Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a Big Dipper pizza box from Pizza Hut, and I got a delicious chocolate cake. This chocolate cake was actually from Smith's. It's similar to the one that I had in my KFC one, but this one is chocolate flavored. The other one that I got was lemon. So I'm going to eat this first and then we're going to dig into some yummy cake. So let's see. So these ones, it comes with 2 marinara, 1 ranch, and 1 barbecue sauce. I'm personally like a marinara person, and I do like ranch too. Never tried barbecue sauce with pizza, but we'll see how that tastes. It tastes good, but I think it would have been like 10 times better if they would have put like stuffed crust in the middle. Just makes it like more cheesy and then the dough comes out softer. So I got half cheese and half pepperoni. You can also do all cheese or all pepperoni, depending on your preference. I got half cheese because I know my son loves cheese. And then I really like the pepperoni, and so does my mother-in-law. Let's try this with some barbecue. See how this tastes. It's pretty good. Barbecue isn't really something that I would prefer with pizza. These actually come out tasting more like breadsticks in a way. Tastes way better with ranch. Really good. It's funny, I like want the most cheesiest one. I'm like, which one should I get? I like marinara. Marinara and the ranch are like my favorites. Let me show you guys. What is your guys' preference? Do you like marinara, ranch, or barbecue? Have you tried barbecue with pizza? Let me know what your guys' thought is about barbecue with pizza. So I was trying to figure out like what we should talk about today. Thinking I should probably tell you guys about what's like going on my mind right now. But I've been debating whether I want to like talk to you guys about it because it is personal. So I haven't really been talking to my mom that much since October of, I think it was October or August of 2018. We had some problems. We didn't get into an argument or anything, but my mom said some stuff that kind of made me mad. So I got to the point where I was just kind of like whatever. My husband, my mother-in-law, and me, we were going to a concert and stuff. It was right down the street from where my mom lived. And I hardly asked my mom for help at all to watch Adrian. And I asked her for help, and she made up every excuse possible. But basically, in the end, she ended up telling me, she's like, you only come over when you need something. And I'm all like, I literally told her, I was like, no, I don't. Because around that time, I was actually going to her house a lot more just to say hi. I was just like, hey, what are you guys doing, I really never needed anything from her. I didn't even ask her to watch Adrian that often. Because I know she works, I know she's busy. Well, when she made that comment to me saying, oh, you only come around when you need something, I was like, okay, you're right. You're totally right. So I stopped going over there. So I don't need nothing. Then, last year in July on my mom's birthday. Well, last year on my birthday, she said happy birthday. Then on her birthday, I tell her happy birthday, and that's it. I leave it at that. I don't say anything else. I don't go see her, nothing. And then my little sister, she contacted me, she texted me. She's like, you should come over and see Mom. Come spend time with her. And I was like, no, I'm good. I'm fine. And I know it comes off like, oh, you're holding a grudge. But this is what made me mad, okay? Christmas passed, this past December. She didn't text me. She didn't be like, Merry Christmas to Adrian or even get him a gift. Nothing, because I'm not talking to her. Then, his birthday also passed in January. She didn't text me at all and tell him happy birthday, so that made me upset. Because I was like, of all people, I don't care if you tell me happy birthday. I care if you tell him happy birthday or Merry Christmas or get him a gift or something. Show that you care. You don't have to care about me. I was like, but care about him. He's a kid. He's still growing. That means a lot to him. So my niece's birthday recently passed on Sunday, this past Sunday on March 22nd. And I was on Facebook, I was scrolling, and my sister not my sister, but her husband had posted something saying, oh, happy birthday to my daughter, she's 5. And everybody commented saying happy birthday, happy birthday. So of course, I had already sent a message to my sister saying happy birthday to her, to my niece. But then I had checked the comments again on Facebook, and I had saw my mom commented saying happy birthday to my little princess. And I was all like, so I went back to the post that I posted on Facebook about my son on his birthday. Okay, so I am actually going to take a break from the pizza, and I'm going to eat some cake. Doesn't this look so good? Let me give you guys a close-up. And so then I went and I checked my post. You know, I posted Adrian on Facebook on his birthday saying, you know, like, oh, my little boy turned 8 years old, you know, and it's his 8th birthday. I checked all the comments, and she never commented. So it made me upset that she went and commented on my sister's, telling my niece how much she loves her and how much, you know, like, that she's her little princess. And I'm all sitting here like, so the first thing I did, I texted my sister. I was like, are you still talking? I told her, did you start talking to mom again? Because she was having some problems too with my mom. And I know that the only time my mom is going to sit there and comment something is if you're like buddy with her. So then my sister, she's like, yeah, why? We started talking a little bit here and there. And I was like, that makes sense. Ooh. Oh, I love how soft these cakes are. So then, I got really mad. I had sent a message to my mom not on the Facebook post under my brother-in-law. So I didn't comment it on like for everyone to see because I didn't want to ruin her birthday post. But I sent a private message to my mom's messenger. I sent her a long like message explaining how I felt and why she didn't tell my son happy birthday or Merry Christmas. And I tell her, you know, I just had to get it off my chest, and I had to tell her, but I was very upset, and I told her that is so messed up, that she, like, whether we're having problems or not, or we're talking, or we're best friends, or whatever, she should still sit there and care about her grandson. I sent her that message, she didn't respond, and I was just kind of like, I wonder why. And then later, during the day, I saw that on the post that my brother-in-law had posted, that her comment wasn't showing anymore. And I was all like, I thought maybe she deleted it. So then I told my sister, I was like, did you see that mom, she deleted the comment off of Facebook? And then my sister went and checked. She's like, no, it's still there. She's like, are you sure she didn't block you? And I was like, you know what, you're probably right. So then I went and checked. She told me, she's like, try to reply back to the message that you sent her earlier on Messenger and see what happens. So I did. I sat there and looked at it, and it says like something like, you cannot send messages to this person or whatever. And I was like, she sat there and blocked me on Facebook. And I was in here like, that is so immature. So then I copied and pasted my long old message from Facebook onto a text message to send to her directly. Because I was like, there's no ignoring it on your text. You could probably not respond, but you'll still see it. Again. So then I sat there and I sent her a message telling her, after I sent her the other long old one about telling her how I'm mad at her, I sent her another message when I found out she blocked me. I sat there and said, I'm like, I cannot believe you blocked me, instead of being mature enough to respond and just, say however what you're thinking. Not to argue necessarily, but to sit there and admit that you're in the wrong. Like, you should care about your grandson no matter what our relationship is. Because, like, for instance, I never knew my grandma really at all. And every Christmas, she would send us a Christmas card. We didn't have that close of a relationship when I was younger, but she always sent a Christmas card. So I'm all like, why is my mom not like that? Why? Because she's selfish. She only thinks about herself. You need to sit there and do something for her in order for her to do something back for you. It's like, it's so sad. Like, she'll only watch your kid if you're doing something for her in exchange. Instead of, like, she'll go a whole year, never see my son, and not once call me, text me, and be like, how's he doing? I get that I have a lot of other nieces and nephews that are her grandkids, but she doesn't talk to them. Like, she only talks to the grandkids of the person that is talking to her. So, like, for instance, my sister talks to her. So she cares about her kids, but no one else's. She doesn't care about my stepsister's kids, because my stepsister's not that close with her. So then, she never responded to any of my messages. And I was like, okay, you know. I was like, whatever, I'll let it go. I just had to get it off my chest, how I felt. And then I sat there, and my birthday was actually this past Thursday on March 26th. And I was like, I was not expecting for her to tell me happy birthday at all. And she did. She texted me back. She was like, happy birthday. And that was it. That's all she said was happy birthday. So then I responded. I had to respond with like a smart comment, because I was just like, oh, you replying to tell me happy birthday, but you can't sit there and respond to what I told you. So after she said happy birthday, I was like, oh look, she does reply, because I was like, you couldn't reply back to anything else. So I just said that. I was like, oh look, you reply. And then I sat there and put thank you for saying happy birthday. But that was it. I left it at that. But it was funny, because the day after I sent her the longbow message, I knew that she was gonna call my sister. And my sister obviously, like, she played it off like she don't know like what's going on. She's like, as if I don't talk to her. And my mom called her and like pretty much like talked about something else. But then she went into talking about, she's like, Joyce sent me a mean old message. She's a rude old message the other day saying about what it was, and trying to get my sister to like side with her about why she didn't say happy birthday or Merry Christmas to Adrian. And my sister's just like going along with it, and then she's like, well, did you wish Adrian happy birthday? She's like, no. She's like, did you wish him Merry Christmas? She's like, no. She's like, well, then you're both in the wrong. And I was just like, exactly. We're both in the wrong. Like, sure, I don't spend time with her, but I don't want to have a relationship with someone who's always negative about everything. Like, something positive happens in my life, and never any positive reaction or anything comes from my mom. Like, I could tell her something like, oh, when we went to Paris, you know, like I was going out of the country for the first time, except for when I went to Mexico. I went to Mexico one time. We were going to Paris, somewhere like exciting that I have never heard any of my family members go to. And then when I had told them about that, it was like, they weren't excited for me at all. They were just kind of like, oh, you know, great. But it comes off more like they're jealous than being happy for you, kind of thing. And then the fact that, you know, she's not the type of person to just reach out and be like, hey, you know, how are you doing, or something, you know. Or, because, you know, I used to go over there just to see, you know, like what they were up to. That was my way of like saying hi, was just going over randomly sometimes. But I wouldn't go a whole year without talking to them unless I was having problems. But then I'm like, I kept seeing so many posts on Facebook, like those memes and stuff that were like, you don't need to keep, you know, negative people in your life. You know, if they're obviously not causing like any positive thing, then why do you want to keep them around, even if they are family? And I'm like, I totally agree with that. I was like, if there's nothing good coming from it, then why keep them involved? I know in the end, family is family. But I'm like, some people just need to change. I love my mom. She'll always be my mom. I just wish she would change. I wish she would be a little bit different than what she is or how she is. But we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure, you know, it won't go on forever without me talking to her, but I probably am just going to keep my distance and keep doing me, keep focusing on the things that are important to me, like my family and stuff like that. Right now, having drama with other people is not my forte. But I had to share that with you guys. That's something that I've been dealing with lately, and that happened recently with the whole blocking me. I can't believe she actually took that step of blocking me. I was just kind of like, like, really? But okay. Well, that is all I'm going to eat for today. I am slightly full. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.